hot topic today. All right? Now, I don't know if this is announcing our guest, but I think it could be. I think these sirens could be announcing our special guest. And if we just wait a moment for our special guest to appear. We welcome our special guest.
Good to be here. Good to be here and everything else. And I'll tell you something. Now, if there's only one team other than the Toronto Maple Leafs that's got a losing streak as long as anybody, it would be poverty in this country. But I'll tell you something. Something's happening. There's something going on. I'll tell you something. You guys are really starting to resonate with the rest of the population, with this really something good to see. You should give yourselves a round of applause and everything else. Because I'll tell you something else. I'm sitting around the computer last night looking at the clips and everything else. And so I'm sitting there looking at the clips because that's what I do, right? I sit home and I look at the clips and how much time I got, Mike? Anyway, so I'm sitting there looking at the clips and I'm watching and suddenly I hear do the math. And I'm thinking, do the math, what's this do the math? I've heard this do the math before. And I look over on CP24 and everything else, and they're talking about do the math. Can you believe that? Previous to that, the local paper there, they got an article, do the math. They got councillors doing the math, MPPs doing the math. Everybody's doing the math right across Ontario, and kids and everything else, right? So what I'm saying is, you got a lot of young guys on your team now, and everything else. Things are looking better. More people are talking about health. And how can these guys go out there and play and live if they can't even eat to keep healthy? You can't be a healthy team if you're not able to eat healthily. So that's what it's all about, getting involved. And more people are starting to know this through Do the Math.